Hello everyone and welcome back. So this week we are making some clay mushrooms. Ta-da! Who would have known? Steph making clay mushrooms. That is what we're doing. We're actually making clay mushrooms. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the footage of me making the mushrooms, and then I'll catch up with you once the clay parts are done, and I'll give you a little rundown of what I did and all the items used to create them. So I'll see you in a minute, maybe 2 minutes, but it won't be long. I'm back. So, first of all, I used tin foil, just regular cheap tin foil. You don't need to go and buy expensive stuff because you ain't gonna see it. So I used the tin foil to mold the shape of the stems of the mushroom. That way you're using less clay, which, you know, in the end costs you less money, which we love. So that's good. So tin foil was the first thing that you see me use there. The second thing was the clay. So the clay is Sculpey foam clay. It's super lightweight clay. As soon as you bake it, it goes a bit harder, but it's still really light. And I use it for loads of stuff. It saves you having something super heavy, especially when we plan on attaching this to something and then having it on a wall. So definitely check out the foam clay. It is one of my favorite things. I baked it on 130 Celsius for 15 minutes or 275 Fahrenheit. Important to know, only 15 minutes. Otherwise, you'll burn it, which is okay if you're painting it, I suppose, but try not to burn it. It's always best to not burn things. Clay tools, I just have super cheap clay tools. They're wooden ones. I bought them online. You can find them easy. Just type in clay tools. And they're super cheap as well. I think I got mine for like maybe £3. Really cheap. The glue I use, which you can see me scraping out, trying to get the last off, is Gorilla Glue. It's a gel glue. Really strong stuff. Be careful, you might stick your fingers together. The paint I used, which you're gonna see up next, is me painting, was just gouache and acrylic. That's what I had, so I used it. Why not? And I did use a glaze as well, which is a Sculpey glaze, and it's a satin glaze. I'm not sure if I filmed that bit, but I did put a glaze over the top. You will see it soon though. So next up is me painting, and then we'll have another catch up. And there it is. It's super cute. I mean, you can't go wrong when it involves mushrooms. Or at least, you know, my house never has too many mushrooms. So I love it. I think it's great. I don't know if I would paint the background instead of just keeping it wood. I do really like the idea of covering in moss, but I don't have any moss and it's super wet outside just now, so I couldn't get some and then dry it because I'm not going to go walking about in muddy puddles. Come on, guys. I wouldn't recommend this board though. I got this from Hobbycraft and it's not exactly the best of quality. So if you're gonna use a pit, well, I mean, if you don't mind it, then it's fine. I suppose you could sand it down. I didn't really have time to sand it down. But if you don't mind that sort of thing and it's just for your own house, why not? It doesn't really matter. It's entirely up to you. But I love it. I think I might at some point add some moss to it and then give you a little update. You'll maybe see it kicking about in the background on the wall or something. Yeah. But that's it for this week. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, please do so, because we are getting closer and closer to 1,000 subscribers, which is quite exciting. So, as always, thank you so much for coming and hanging out, and we'll see you next time.